Trump's U.S. work visa ban is to remain in force. As part of his last actions as United States President, Donald Trump imposed a ban on work visas for the H-1B visa category, the L1A and L1B visa categories, the J-1 visas and derivative visas for applicants and their family members. In a recent court hearing, it has been confirmed that these bans are to stay in place. In this video, we discuss the U.S. work visa ban and the latest case that the U.S. Department of Justice defended. We will also discuss whether the current ban can or will remain in place now that Biden has taken office. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click that bell to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. Despite a recent change in leadership, the U.S. Department of Justice defended former President Donald Trump's ban on the entry of foreign nationals that present risk to unemployed Americans during the economic recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic. A lawyer for the U.S. Department of Justice recently announced that Trump's renewed U.S. work visa ban would remain for now. The lawyer told a federal judge in San Francisco, the DOJ will continue to defend former President Trump's ban on many visa holders entering the U.S. amid COVID-19 until it is withdrawn by President Joe Biden. Former President Trump issued a proclamation in April 2020, banning immigrant visas for all non-citizens outside the U.S., with exceptions for legal permanent residents, children of U.S. citizens under age 21, and EB-5 visa applicants, among others. Renewing the controversial U.S. work visa ban until March 31, 2021, was one of Donald Trump's last acts in office, as his turbulent presidency was brought to an end last January 20th. In a virtual hearing, DOJ lawyer Valerie Smith told U.S. District Judge Richard Seaborg that the Biden administration is reviewing Trump's U.S. work visa ban, and that the DOJ would continue to oppose legal challenges to the executive order. Judge Seaborg was reportedly considering motions calling for a preliminary injunction and class certification in a November lawsuit filed by more than 250 applicants for U.S. work visas who are challenging the ban imposed by Trump. Ms. Smith asked Judge Seaborg to delay a decision on whether to issue an injunction that would force the U.S. Department of State to reinstate the processing of pending U.S. visa applications. The DOJ said that it would file a motion to have the case declared moot should Biden rescind the ban. Issued in April 2020, Trump's executive order banning the processing of new U.S. work visa applications affects the H-1B visa category, L1A and L1B visa category, J-1 visas, and derivative visas for the family members of those individuals. Trump said the ban was necessary due to the lack of sufficient alternative means to protect unemployed Americans from the threat of competition for scarce jobs amid the coronavirus pandemic. Lawyers representing the plaintiffs challenging the ban have argued that Trump failed to specify a sufficient basis for the ban, therefore rendering it unlawful under the Immigration and Nationality Act. Judge Seaborg was told that the ban is denying entry to foreign workers who already have valid U.S. visas, because their employers were unable to hire a suitable American candidate, which contradicts Trump's argument that the entry ban will protect U.S. workers. However, Ms. Smith argued that even if the ban were rescinded, many U.S. consulates would be unable to process U.S. visa applications because of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. U.S. embassies and consular offices have been operating at limited capacity since the start of the pandemic. All federal agencies were directed to take steps to slow the spread of the virus, and many consular offices are not interviewing visa applicants at this time, which would make it harder to obtain a visa. In October 2020, Following a lawsuit filed by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and other business groups, U.S. District Judge Jeffrey White blocked Trump's ban from being enforced on the grounds that it exceeded presidential authority. Judge White's injunction applies to the thousands of businesses that are members of the plaintiff groups. On December 31, 2020, the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the executive order signed by Trump banning immigrants from entering the U.S. who don't have health insurance or the means to pay the hospital bills. Seaborg sought evidence on the impact that this has had on the U.S. work visa ban. However, the Ninth Circuit panel stated that courts have very limited authority to question the reasoning behind a presidential proclamation that restricts immigration to the U.S. Ms. Smith said that, until the Ninth Circuit or the U.S. Supreme Court decides otherwise, the U.S. work visa ban will remain. What are your thoughts on this issue? Comment below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.